Alright, and welcome back. We're doing episode 2 now. We're gonna do the Eurasian Dynasty like last time, and we're gonna do it in the exact same order as before. Here we go. Alright, where we left off, we just finished the mission for the for Ural, and we're gonna move on to the Arctic. This is where we're most likely going to run into our first major mission combat scene.
What now? Yes, Commander. Okay, comrade.
Okay, so our mission briefing again. I'm gonna read these out because from now on most of them is going to be pretty much different per faction. The robot troops of the UCS have already and this is why you take speech lessons and you learn how to read. Are becoming ever more dangerous in their drive for expansion. They already control large areas of the Arctic. Marshal Romanov has ordered the general offensive, a general offensive against the UCS. You have been chosen to command the mission. I congratulate you on your promotion. Your first mission is to track down the enemy in this region. Our Arctic reconnaissance group has discovered information concerning an old Russian military base. We believe that there could be some valuable computer data in the base, since important research was carried out there during the last Great War. Find the base. So the goal? Track down enemy troops. As I said, this is going to be our first combat mission.
Right away.
Ah, I remember this map.
On the move.
Okay, so if I remember correctly, the AI will be up here. So I want to avoid going up there for the time being. First things first is to find some resources. That's the key mission here, because we're gonna need it for building more men. See what the research is? Oh, we're gonna start on the first helicopter unit. We're gonna need those later on in the campaign. Let's see, what else? Let's see what the tree looks like. Yeah, we're also going to research our machine guns, because we're going to need good weapons for our helicopters.
Right away.
The Cossack... Oh, there they are. You have discovered the enemy troops. Their base is probably in the vicinity. I believe the resource pile should be over here somewhere. Where the hell is it? There we go.
On my way. What? On our way.
I hope my voice volume's set properly.
Right away.
I guess we'll find out after the recording.
On our way.
Where the hell did...
Okay, comrade. New resource field.
There they are.
On the move. Certainly, comrade.
Oh, we have new buildings here. We've got the research center, which I built in the UCS episode 1. I've got to upgrade that in the main base. Actually, let's go do that now.
Any problems?
Alright. Now let's go back to the mission. We're going to get a landing zone, because that's going to be important.
On the job.
The headquarters are for automating things in the base. We're not going to be using this much. I don't really like using the headquarters a lot.
On army.
The second thing is tunnel entrances. If we hit the tab key, we go into the tunnel view. There's no tunnels down here, so we can't see anything. We need to build a mine. We're gonna rotate it like this.
Of course.
And a little refinery. That's not what I wanted. Back.
Yes, sir.
Alright. And finally, we're going to need a supply depot, which supplies ammo to the troops on the field. And we'll need a weapon production center. Probably gonna need another power plant before I continue this.
Yeah.
It should... Oh, no. I've got enough resources. That's a good thing.
Ready. On army.
Alright. Now that we got that, let's get our transporters onto the...
Yes, Commander.
onto our helicopter. And it's off to the mission site.
What do you
We're
want?
gonna put another power plant because we're gonna need that. Since we've got 4 buildings running already, and this can only support 4 buildings. And that should be our helicopter. Yes. This is our light helicopter unit. They're fairly weak at the start of the game, but we get better ones later on. There's the warning. And this building should be the one. Yeah, it's out of power.
The middle and up yard. Hey! Transporter has arrived.
Ah, there they are.
Our building is
Oh.
under attack. Lost.
Already got missile systems.
Okay, comrade. Down the middle and up yard. Yes, comrade, I'm hit.
Says putting weapons onto our buildings.
What?
We're going to need to go back to base quickly and pick up some more units. Okay.
Lost.
There we go. All the bases have...
I'm hit.
all the base buildings now have weapons on them.
Unit lost.
Oh, there goes that transporter. Oh...
Production started. Under attack. Our building is under attack. What? No.
well, that was probably the refinery.
Transporter has arrived.
This is going lovely. And this is also why we have supply units.
Production started.
That's our supply helicopter unit.
Unit lost.
Distracted, keep them distracted.
Production completed.
I know this costs more, but I don't care right now. We need the weapons.
Our building is under attack. Production completed. Destroyed.
Any work for me?
Production started.
Problems? What do you want? Now the
Oh, this is going absolutely lovely. You're still alive?
Research complete.
Oh, it looks like they're out of ammo as well.
Production completed.
Thankfully.
Transporter has arrived. Production started.
Any work for me as you wish, comrade.
Alright.
What do you want?
Since we're low on resources,
Production completed.
Now,
we're just gonna build one refinery at the moment. We're gonna go hold position because we don't want them running off on us. Oh, you idiot. Get over here.
Checkpoint set. Right away, comrade.
But yeah, their main base is up here. These power transformers are going to be, or power transmitters are going to be our first targets. This is the key issue with UCS, fighting UCS. They always love sending their units in
any problem?
to try and steal your resources.
What do you want?
No, other side. Alright, we can build the other mine now.
As you wish, comrade.
And let's hope nothing else bad goes wrong.
Production started.
Some more units.
Right in my sights.
Well, while we're waiting, we can go find that military base that the briefings were talking about. If I'm correct, it's on a little island down here. Should be the island.
Artifact located.
Yep.
Scrambling.
This is going to be more of a suicide mission, so
Immediately.
we'll land.
Right away. The new territory has been located.
And that just unlocked a mission for us. Simple enough. It's a bonus mission that we got now, so we can use that later.
What do you want?
Alright, now we're going to need a vehicle production center.
Production completed.
I know my base layout is pretty crap right now, but we survived it, so that's the good thing.
Roger.
At the current moment, I cannot repair my units, so I have to be extremely careful. I'm already about to lose 3 of them.
As you wish, commander. Lord, right away, comrade.
And that should be the double helicopter guns? Yes, it is. Alright. I'm gonna build a group of 5. And we'll use that to attack the transmitters. The wireless power transmitters. We're gonna keep our main battle tanks
Production
here
completed.
to prevent them from getting load the fuck up. And keep our base safe and all that shininess. And we'll put cannons on that building, as well as the banner to make our units even more stronger than usual. As soon as my transporter is done building, he'll get to work on here, And then we should be good to go. Hopefully.
Production completed.
There we are.
Production completed.
Da. Certainly, comrade.
Alright.
Awaiting
We're back to full production. Everything's been damaged, but we're okay. And that does not have a hotkey to it. And we're just gonna upgrade our weapon systems for our buildings. No, we want that. Supply depot that has the
completed.
other chain gun.
Production started.
Now that should double up the attack power of our building. So it should be a little...
Reporting rambling.
Well, at least they don't have guided... Incorrectly.
Immediately. Rambling.
Okay, that's gonna drive me nuts if I don't change this now. And I can't change it.
Production
Alright then.
completed.
Logs.
Production started.
Reporting. I'm off. Roger.
We want to set the production destination there. That looks a little weird. Oops. Oh well.
Production completed.
10,000. Alright.
Production started.
At your service.
We just need one more helicopter and we should be good.
At your service.
Oh my
Enemy
god.
sighted. Checkpoint set. Roger. Yes, sir. Over and out. Ready. Certainly, comrade.
We want you guys to hold position.
Production completed.
Reporting. Roger.
Alright.
Awaiting orders.
Now with these guys, we're gonna fly around and shoot them in the butt.
On my way, comrade.
Try and aim for their power grids.
Checkpoint set. Charge. Right away, comrade.
Setting the units to dynamic attack mode, which is a helicopter-based attack, will make non-guided projectiles like these harder to hit ya. Keeps them alive a little bit longer. They may slow down their attacks, but it keeps them living. We'll switch to static on buildings.
Roger. Target selected. Help. We're boxed in. Yes, sir. Over and out. Sir. Yes, sir. We're boxed in. Charge.
See?
Will do, comrade.
It's better to go dynamic and take a little bit more time than
Boxed in.
to take all that damage suddenly.
We've been hit.
If they would actually shoot at them.
Help. We're boxed in.
Unit lost.
Right away.
Yeah, I'm gonna stick with static. It'll go a lot. There we go.
I'm off. I'm off. Checkpoint set.
Oh,
Yes, sir.
stay away from those towers. We don't want to deal with those.
Checkpoint set.
Can't believe they still got rockets already. Come on, fly around.
Scrambling.
Got to find that power grid.
On my way, comrade. On my way, comrade. On my way, comrade.
There it is.
Target selected.
Basically, they want to destroy
My way, comrade.
us to destroy the base. Don't hit, don't hit, don't hit. Damn it, they hit.
Checkpoint set. Target selected.
What we want to do is blow up this nuclear power plant, which is going to go up very brightly. And it should keep those large towers down. Because the larger towers require power to run.
Right in my
These smaller ones don't, but the smaller ones are also far weaker. We can deal with those. And we're gonna have our first nuclear explosion in this game. Right about now. If any units were near that, they would have taken some damage.
checkpoint set.
Okay, there's no smoke coming up from it, so there's no power to the power grid anymore. Which means we can go over here, grab all of our tanks, and move in. Should be able to.
Resource field exploited.
Looks like the tower's not attacking us, so that means the power grid's down.
Fire in the engine. We've been hit.
Unit lost.
Oh, crap.
Awaiting order. Standing by. Checkpoint set.
Come on, you guys. Over here.
Scrambling. Right away.
We're going to leave those guys in static or dynamic mode.
Nostro, the middle and up yours. Yes, Commander. Fire!
Oh, go away.
I'm hit. I'm hit. Glory to the Khan.
Yay, don't you love how antiviruses pop up in on you? I hope that didn't get recorded. No, we'll find out after the recording, I guess. Well, I'll find out. Take out those small towers. Because the small towers are the big issue right now.
I see you, baby.
We want to take out the small towers. Large ones can wait. The main buildings can wait. The small towers, once they're down, we can bring in the helicopters.
Unit lost.
Alright. Now we can take out that resource. Oh, come on. Ah. Okay, so my game decided to minimize itself. Get supply. Gonna go static attack again. Because we're not having to worry about dodging missiles anymore.
In my sight, comrade.
And we got a good amount of resources to bring back to base. You got more enemies to shoot over here. Let's get rid of these little... Actually, we can ignore these little guys. They don't have a supply center for some reason. Yeah, no supply center. This building's out of power.
We're boxed in.
Unit lost.
On our way. Glory to the Khan.
Now we just gotta blow up all the stuff. Yes. And there's our supply helicopter, reloading all of our tanks with bullets. Technically, I should have another helicopter, but I don't need more than one supply helicopter for this anymore. The mission's pretty much complete. These standard helicopters fly back to the base themselves, so you don't need to worry about supplying helicopters for them. Alright, mission successful. Perfect. We're just gonna bring all our units back to the base now.
Yes, Commander. What now?
These guys are done. There's my throws.
Action last.
You always want to bring back these units. There's been times where me collecting all these units have saved my butt in later missions. Helicopters take a long time to load into the transporter.
Scrambling. Down the middle and up your. I'm off.
We don't need to blow up any more buildings. This base is done,
Set.
so we just basically wait till everyone's loaded onto the transporter. Since it's loaded to the brim, we have to wait until it gets back. This is the reason why helicopters take forever to load up. They have to get out of the way for the transporter to pick them up. It's annoying. Helicopters are even more annoying because their propellers have to stop before they can be picked into the transporter. The other two races don't have helicopter bladed vehicles, so they just land, pick them up, land, pick them up, kind of thing. The Eurasian Dynasty issues.
Transporter has arrived.
Take and unload. That's a little goofy glitch that happens with helicopters. The blades spin up as they're being let down to the ground. And we're going to go back to base. Or back to the mission site. Progress a little bit more into the campaign. I'm going to give 10,000 resources to the spaceport. I have it spare from this new mission, so might as well. It's another % done towards completing the campaign.
Did it work for me? On my way.
And you can
At your
get off the
service.
helicopter pad. These helicopters
Transporter
are off
has
the
arrived.
moon. Transporter.
Roger. Checkpoint set. I'm off.
That should be all the units. Looks like it on the map.
Now the fun starts.
onto transporter.
Any problems?
Yeah.
Right, that should cover everything. We're just gonna do a couple trips. Well, one trip to drop off the units, the second one to get the last of the resources. And then we will be done with this map. And I'll move on to the next episode. I can't wait till we can get repairers so that
Watch.
these units will be effective again. Currently, they're about to go get blowed up. This guy, however, I plan to send him in as a scout unit.
Yes, sir.
Oh.
Over and out.
Unload. Get that 50,000 credits. Back to base. Back to the mission. Oh, 50,000? Did I say 50,000? No, I meant 5,000. 5,000 resources. Damn it. Well, actually, while I'm here and waiting, we can, the production of that second transporter, supply unit. There's our transporter coming back.
Production completed.
And the fastest,
Transporter
quickest
has
way to
arrived.
transport is to just hit end mission when you're done. Yep. Transporter arrives half the time.
What do you have on fun stunts?
Right. And we continue next time. We're going to be going for the Arctic 2 mission. That's the secret mission we just unlocked in the last mission. We'll also have to deal with this later on in the campaign. Probably episode 4. But until then, we are going to end the episode here. Episode 2 done. And we're going to talk to everyone later. Enjoy!